Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hosts have been scoring freely all season, but they face the best defence in the league. Who will come out on top? It's Newcastle United. They face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. Hello and welcome to one of the most atmospheric venues in the game of football, St James's Park. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And he's in. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Villa will be just going to have to use it for a minute.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser?
It's a good job I did, because that would be typical.
Trying his luck. Tremendous block. Lascelles. Firing it in. Blocked again. Cleared away comprehensively.
I tell you what.
Well, always satisfying for a manager to be rewarded with the Manager of the Month award, and the club's form has been excellent. Stuart, he fully deserves it.
Well, as you said, Derek, the manager fully deserves this award. They've had a great month, but they need to keep it going today.
Ball is loose.
Don't say 2 o'clock.
Is it going to be? Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
We're only 10 subscribers away from the 45,000, by the way, but I'm not informed to subscribe. Appreciate that. There's still time here for a winner. I mean, Villa could have won it there. Not that they deserve it. It's a good football spot. Sort of more than 7. Third game. There's more than that, right?
And he has options available. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Longstaff. Oh, majestic finish! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Magnificent!
Well, here's the replay, and just look how close this is. But it's definitely the right call. That's technology at its best.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. A super tackle and they've won possession. A foul, but advantage played. Plenty of support here. And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Let's take Mikel Antonio. It's up to him what he does. Great, we live in a world where you can do what you like. In the sense you can have a podcast with serving football. But the problem with it is that
And forcing the
he's
error.
playing at a very competitive level. You start slagging off the shot, and then West Ham play Chelsea.
And he's hit it with authority. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that. Brilliant goal.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Underway again, and Newcastle really beginning to run away with this now. The scoreline threatening to get ugly here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Might be a chance here. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Here's Diallo. Getting forward. Gives it a go. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. And a blunder by the keeper. Surely. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Fernandes. Electing to shoot. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. And he might be through here. Oh, did so well to deny him.
So blatant fouls, can't be a goal.
Who can they pick out? And still dangerous. Firing it towards goal. And striking it on the volley. Just no luck.
Well, good technique, but just wide of the target.
But go with what you see on the pitch and all that, that's a foul before the goal even went in.
Well, I'm not surprised by those stats. Newcastle have been excellent today. Their attacking play has been so good.
Yeah, it's on the air. It'll be a foul. Let's not get
Ronald
stressed.
Araujo.
It's going to be a foul. VAR's done its job at last. If he looks at this, it's going to be a foul.
And no-nonsense defensive clearance.
And he puts the best as well, isn't it, like that?
Good vision. Can he get onto this? And that goes down as an effort that he's not going to be remembering fondly.
He's the guy who puts the cross in and says, "Can sure, isn't it?" Giving it. Good decisions. That's where it works. It was right. It was getting gone top position. But it's not good. And if that's hanging out, you win the game again and celebrating. Not just saying it's a joke. It is a foul.
And tidily played.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, good work by the keeper.
Because you've had the joy taken away from you.
Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
I think on the second half. 2-0 down, and they weren't in the first goal. So many unforced errors.
Effective piece of pressing.
Corner for Villa, though.
Diogo Dalot. Well, there it is, the half-time whistle, and Newcastle in front. Your assessment?
Well, as we highlighted, they look like a side who will score goals every time they go forward. Their front players have been so clever with their movement. This could turn into a rout in the second half.
Yes or no, Gabriel pushing the back, just bad. You're right. Comments in the evening on an absolute spot on, but I always said that it was a foul on Gabriel. So, right. Very comment, well done. Brilliant comment. Exactly. It's the same as Gabriel against Newcastle. They didn't give a foul. So, if you want consistency, you're right. But for me, it's a foul. Yeah, Villa just headed one over the bar from that corner. Durant. A very good header to win the squad now. He's close in the chat. Might have a few Spurs fans who want the Villa one voting as well.
So the ball rolling again, and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response in the second 45 from United? And a timely intervention. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, let's look at it again. What a volley this is. Perfect technique, great contact, and a wonderful goal.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Strong but fair tackle.
Go back into the pressing room. Have a look at the VAR. You'll see it was a foul. Just chill out. Don't get him fucking booked for no reason. You're going to get the
I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on
Big moment here, Derek.
And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Oh, in with a chance. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
That's just weird there. Modern Chelsea played really well second half. Looking forward to that third game on Thursday. I think it might be them. They played very well, Chelsea. I think in recent weeks they've been playing a lot better.
And a good-looking pass. Well, catching it sweetly, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
Well, it's always a difficult technique on the volley, but I think that's a massive chance he should score from.
North London Derby. Thanks so much for watching. Really enjoyed the show tonight. Hardcore. Well done. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow for the North London Derby. Take care. Have a good evening. I'm going to go and watch a film. And forget about football, especially United. There'll be no match of the day for me today. But I'll watch match of the day with you tomorrow, which is going to be Spurs against Arsenal. Can't wait. North London Derby. See you tomorrow. Take care.
It might be a favourable situation, this, for Manchester United.
Don't really get it.
And he's lost custody of the ball here. Decent enough idea. Shame about the execution.
Welcome to the official career mode deep dive of EA
the wrong option.
F1 24.
Could be. And that's a straightforward stop.
Introducing a single-player experience that mirrors the challenges drivers face in the real F1. You can
And he
take
has
the
options
title fight as
available.
one of the 20 stars.
And he takes it on. Decent effort
the
there.
shoes.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise.
This first season, I think we need to just get used to the squad we have, and if there are any players here that could end up being big in the future.
Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Chelsea.
So we kicked off the championship season with no idea what to expect. The goal is before Jackson to identify the core team that we can build upon. Alright guys, I'm literally playing my first game for Coventry City and I've got no idea on which players are going to carry the team. Hopefully we'll have some idea by the end of this game.
Delivered into the area here. Not quite on the target.
The man with the crazy afro is actually a proper baller. He was literally scoring in every other game.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Maguire. Anthony. Just moving back into that deeper position. United couldn't keep it. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Acres of space for the Magpies. He's in here. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And teammates around him. Oh, great attacking play. Has eyes for goal. Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Anthony. And they need to get tighter. And nicely parried away. Corner awarded to Manchester United. And short it is. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. He's in behind. It's opened up for him. Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Just wasn't going to part with the ball. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Advantage Manchester United. And he has options available. Real chance. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
And there goes the final whistle. It is a happy story as far as Newcastle are concerned. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Although that sounds like a lot, to build a competitive team that can survive in the Premier League.
Some questions regarding the match. No further questions, thanks.